All right, we are back with more editing. It's more editing screen. Um, let's just start from what we did last time, and then I'll show you what me and one of my friends worked on a little bit earlier. What was it? Right here.
Who was interested in creating a 4-player fighting game with Hideo Endo's
And it doesn't want to show it.
who was interested in creating a
Why don't you want to? Okay.
interested in creating a 4-player fighting game with Hideo Endo's most iconic characters. Despite his vision, Takajima prepared to field the game with generic fighters, as he never anticipated that Hideo Endo would approve of their flagship characters in such uncharted territory. However, much to his surprise, Hideo Endo threw Takajima a think party. The game, the one you just lost. The novelty of barbarically fucking beloved childhood mascots drew people into Smash. In standard fighting games, players dance each other to deplete a health bar. Super Smash Bros. Alters this formula by instead probing players in the bats to increase knockback, and setting the win condition to launching your opponent off screen.
This I forgot about that. Okay, so that's pretty much what we got to. Yeah, so from here, this is what me and my friend added.
This relatively complicated change produced radical different games from other fighting games. Instead of prioritizing complex button combinations and precise butt spacing, Smash places much more emphasis on butt movement, butt forming, and butt positioning. Button combination. Complex butt combinations and precise butt spacing. Smash places much more emphasis on butt movement, butt forming, and butt positioning. Mechanics that were rarely considered in other fighting games at the time. One you just lost. Novelty of barbarically fucking below.
Alright.
Each other to deplete a health bar. Into Smash. In standard fighting games, players dance each other. Drew people into of barbarically fucking beloved. In standard fighting game. In standard fighting game. Standard king games play in standard king games into Smash. In standard king games, players dance Smash. In standard king games, players dance each other to deplete a health bar. Super Smash Bros. Alters this formula by instead probing players in the bats to increase knockback, and setting the win condition to launching your opponent off screen. This relatively complicated change produced radical different games from other fighting games. Instead of prioritizing complex butt combinations and precise butt spacing, Smash places much more emphasis on butt movement, butt forming, and butt positioning. Mechanics that were rarely considered in other fighting games at the time. On butt movement, complex butt combination. Butt combination.
I'll do this. Okay. I don't like that. I'm trying to reverse both things, and it doesn't want to do that.
But combination in my
Wait a minute.
in my but in my but in my
But enema.
but combinations and precise but spacing. But space from other fighting games. Instead of prioritizing time, but in my but change produced radical different games from other fighting but combinations and precise but spacing, smash but movement.
Wait, we'll do this. We'll put. I want to put but space emissary, so we're gonna put that over here.
At the time, but in my but movement. But in my but movement. At the time, but in my but move.
And once again, it only does the top for some fucking reason. There you go.
Move boom.
Verse.
Move. But in my but move. Combinations and precise but spacing. Smash places much more emphasis on butt movement, butt forming, and butt forming. Butt form. Butt forming.
Unlink the clips. Reverse the speed. Reverse this speed.
Forming roll. In my butt move, butt forming roll.
Oh.
Butt in my butt move, butt forming roll. And butt positioning. On butt movement, butt forming, and butt positioning. In my butt move, butt forming roll. And butt positioning. Butt position. Position. Forming roll, butt position. Butt in my butt move, butt forming roll, butt position. Butt in my butt move, butt forming roll, butt position, butt space. Butt space, butt position, butt space.
MS. Oh my. Okay. Emissary. I mean, maybe. 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 Okay. There it is.
Two play.
Okay, so maybe we'll find him saying emissary. I doubt he's gonna say it. Maybe he'll talk about it. Demise, blemish, emis, the premise, emissary. There we go. 2443. Okay. Now we 2443. Here we are.
Practically useless in a competitive. Two of her special attacks, she's the second lightest character with
2443, not.
of rest is quite simple. The premise of
There you go. Okay, so now we have
is a butt space premise of is a butt space premise of butt space premise of
Air. Need air. MS. Air. Okay, 3749. Flare. 3749.
He made up for with his flare.
There you go. Air.
Is it but space is there, but space is there,
MS.
space is there,
No.
space is there, space is there,
MS air. MS air.
space is there,
Yeah.
but space is there.
Re. We need re. These clutch displays reminded. So what was that? 40, 38, 14. 38. I'm gonna go 38.
Displays reminded.
There we go.
Remind. Displays reminded.
Well, we need another one. We need him to say re. Impress. Where. Streak. Re. Streak. Streak. So 3723. Okay.
Like countering Puff. Obscure mid-tier who was only really viable at countering Puff. An obscure mid-tier.
Obscure.
Hungrybox's losing streak.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. I think we got him to say subspace emissary.
But space emissary streak. Space emissary streak.
Okay.
Space emissary streak.
There we go.
But space emissary. And setting the win condition to launching your opponent off screen. This relatively complicated change produced radically different games from other fighting games. Instead of prioritizing complex butt combinations and precise butt spacing, Smash places much more emphasis on butt movement, butt forming, and butt positioning. Butt mechanics that were rarely considered in other fighting games at the time. Butt anima, butt move, butt forming, butt position, butt space emissary. The game of barbarically funking mechanics that were rarely considered in other fighting games at the time. Rarely considered in other considered in other funking games at the time, but rarely considered in other funking games at the time. But anima, butt move, butt forming, butt position, butt space emissary. Butt anima, butt move, butt forming, butt position, butt space emissary. Butt position, butt space.
Okay, now I get to do this. So I'm gonna move this. I'm gonna have subspace emissary. I'm gonna get the image for it. Let's see. I want to transparent. There it is. Okay. I got that. So in actuality, okay, let me do this. I'll remove that, put those back, and then add this on top. That looks really bad. That looks really bad. Why is that not? Do they not have a better photo for that? Subspace hell. Is that really? That looks really... Why does that look so bad? It looks really bad. Why does that look really bad? And why is the middle... Hang on. Yeah, they did... Why did they cut out the white? It's so stupid. Alright, we'll do it... We'll do it like this. This is the better logo. Because it has the white. There you go. Uh... Okay, and then we're gonna go here. I'm gonna have to do a couple things. We're gonna have to remove some of this stuff. So this we have B, we have the U. We could keep the U there, and we just need two T's, and then we'll erase this. So like this, I'm gonna polygon the B like this. There you go. This is gonna be a multi-merge. And then, since this is a multi-merge, like this, I am going to transform. Go left. We'll make this bigger. The bub space. Make this a little bigger. This. There you go. Be a little smaller. And just a little down. Oop. Yeah, that should be right. And then we need those two T's. So we'll put this, polygon that. We got a T right here. Just gotta make sure. Goes like that. Go. A little better. Yeah. Okay. And it'll transform, and then we'll add another thing there. So this one is gonna go here. We're gonna lower this, make it smaller. Y size smaller, X size a little bit. That needs to be smaller again. That needs to be bigger. Still needs to be bigger. Still needs to be a little bigger. Cool. That should be good. And then we're gonna add a second one. Oop. And that's also gonna go in, and that's gonna go to the right. Perfect. And then we're gonna go on the background and paint. And it's gonna be this, and we're just gonna paint over that. Perfect. Then we're gonna paint over this. Oh. The butt pace emissary? I mean, it should be the butt space. Then we probably don't need the... We don't need it. We don't need this. Butt space. I gotta, like, add 2 small t's? If that helps? Maybe? It might work. Butt space emissary. Like, oh, what? Oh, I know what I could do. I could just add... I could do it like this. And, just... make it really small. On the top. And just... Or... Oh, okay. I could do this. Wait. X size ridiculously small. Like this. And then we just can't... get rid of that. Do this. Make this... There it is. Perfect. Alright. The butt space. Emissary. There we go. And we'll do that in the background. Looks so stupid, dog.
Butt space emissary. Butt camera. Butt position. Butt space emissary.
Of course. This is not actually real. There we go.
Butt into my butt moon butt forming butt position butt space emissary. Butt moon butt forming butt position butt space emissary. In other funkin' games at the time, butt into my butt moon butt forming butt position butt space emissary. Moon butt forming butt position butt space emissary. On butt movement, butt forming, and butt positioning. Butt mechanics that were rarely considered in other funkin' games at the time. Butt into my butt moon butt forming butt position butt space emissary. Movement, butt forming, and butt positioning were rarely considered in other funkin' games at the time. At the time, butt into my butt moon butt forming butt position butt space emissary. Butt into my butt moon butt forming butt position.
Remove this part. This one's not funny.
Butt position butt space emissary. Butt into my butt moon butt position butt space emissary.
Okay, so we got that.
Players to back my estimate looks widely regarded as the best unity. No character represents to run into her with their other your own demise. Hitting the move deals massive damage and knockback,
really
killing
far
left to figure out.
There's so much stuff here.
Giving the team at Hal fundamental Super Smash Bros. Alters this form. Not this relatively simple mechanics that were rarely. While developing Smash, Sakurai wanted to offer the player a new experience with each session. While developing positioning, but mechanics that were novelty of barbarically funky beloved childhood mascots drew people into Smash. In standard funky game with video game.
We have to go back.
Game sex.
Okay, there we go.
Sex.
There we go. That's what I needed. No, I didn't want to copy it. I mean, I didn't want to undo that.
While developing Smash, Sakurai developing Smash, developing Smash, Sakurai while developing Sakurai wanted sex.
There we go.
Sakurai wanted to offer the player a while developing Sakurai wanted to offer the player a new experience. Sakurai wanted to offer the emphasis on butt movement opponent off screen. Of barbarically funky beloved childhood mascots drew people into funky games.
Okay, we'll copy that.
But space emissary while developing Sakurai wanted to Sakurai wanted to offer the Sakurai offer Sakjima.
No, not Sakjima.
Sakjima to offer the wanted to offer the player a new experience with to increase knockback and setting the win condition to launching your opponent off screen. This relatively complicated change produced radical different games. She wanted to offer the player a new experience from other fighting games. Complex butt combinations and precise butt spacing. Smash places much more emphasis on butt movement, butt forming, and butt positioning. Butt mechanics that were rarely considered in other fighting games at the time. Butt movement, butt position, butt space emissary. While developing Sakurai wanted to offer the player a new experience with each session.
I mean, just said it. I don't even have to do anything. I also wanted. I should like change that quote so it's just complete like. I also wanted to see if it was possible to make an interesting 4-player game, offer a new experience every time. Just like
X Sakachi while developing Sex, Sakachi wanted to offer the player a new experience with each session.
I mean, do I even have to change that? That's just gold.
Masahiro Sakurai conceived. Yes, he has sex. He fucks. Sakurai Masarai. Then Masadeo Sakachi, who was interested in creating a 4-player fighting game with Nintendo's most iconic characters. Despite his vision, Sakachi prepared to field the game with generic fighters, as he never anticipated that Nintendo would approve of their flagship characters in such uncharted territory. However, much to his surprise, Nintendo threw Sakachi a Think Party. The game, the one you just lost. The novelty of barbarically funking beloved childhood mascots drew people into Smash. In standard funking games, players dance each other to deplete a health bar. Super Smash Bros. Alters this formula by instead probing players in the bats to increase knockback, and setting the win condition to launching your opponent off screen. This relatively complicated change produced radical different games from other fighting games. Instead of prioritizing change produced radical different games from other fighting games. Instead of prioritizing complex butt combinations and precise butt spacing, Smash places much more emphasis on butt movement, butt forming, and butt positioning. Butt mechanics that were rarely considered in other fighting games at the time. Butt anima, butt movement, butt position, butt space. While developing Sex, Sakachi wanted to offer the player a new experience with each session. Wanted to offer the player a new experience with each session. New experience, player a new experience. A new Sakachi while developing Sex. A new experience. Developing Sex. Session. A new expression. A new sex. Sex.
There we are.
X. A new.
Well, here.
Developing Sex. Sakachi. Sex.
There it is. Okay.
Each session, a new sex experience. A new sex experience. A new sex experience. New sex experience.
Well, maybe.
Experience. New sex experience. A new sex experience. A new sex experience. With each. A new sex experience with each. New sex experience. New sex experience.
Do we need that?
New sex. A new sex experience with each. Experience with. Experience. A new experience. A new experience. A new sex. A new.
There you go.
A new a new experience, a new but space emissary, but intima, but moon, but possesses, but space emissary. While developing Sakachi wanted to offer the player a new experience with each session, a new experience, a new experience, a new experience, a new experience, a new
Okay.
new experience with each session, and in doing so created a game with incredibly divergent outcomes, resulting in dynamic, unpredictable gameplay. But most created a game with incredibly divergent outcomes. He wanted to offer the player a new experience with each session, a new experience, a new created a game. While developing Sakachi wanted to offer the player a new experience, Sakachi wanted to offer the player a new experience, for the player a new experience, each session, a new
Ah. The hell?
He wanted to offer the player a new experience each session, a new experience each session, a new created a game, a new session, a new created a game with incredibly doing so in doing so created a game with incredibly divergent outcomes,
Yeah.
resulting in dynamic, unpredictable gameplay. And in doing so created a game with incredibly divergent change produced radical different games. This players dance each other to deplete players. The novelty of barbarically funking beloved childhood mascots drew people mascots but intima, but moon, but possesses, but space emissary. While developing Sakachi wanted to offer the player a new experience each session, a new experience each session, a new, and in doing so created incredibly divergent mascots, resulting in dynamic, unpredictable gameplay.
Yeah. Do this. No. Go like this.
Divergent mascots, resulting in dynamic, unpredictable gameplay. Resulting in dynamic, unpredictable game.
Oh, I needed him to save. 4. Here we go. Going here. 4. $38.09.
Set by wobbles, but also Evo and Death.
This guy's confident.
Dirt reminded everyone of his skill. Around this time, Hungrybox started developing a penchant for making.
No, I need 4. I need 4. 46, 58.
The win of his career so far. YouTube featuring 4 of the 5. 4 of. Resulting in dynamic, unpredictable. Predictable 4 of the. 4 of. Predictable 4 of play. 4 of play.
No.
Predictable 4 of play. Predictable 4 of play. Unpredictable 4 of play. 4 of play. 4 predictable 4 of play. But most importantly, while developing Sakachi wanted to offer the player a new experience each session, and in doing so created incredibly divergent mascots experience each session, and in doing so created incredibly divergent mascots, resulting in dynamically divergent mascots. So created incredibly incredibly divergent, and in doing so created incredibly divergent. Created incredibly divergent mascots.
Incredibly?
Created incredibly divergent mascots. Divergent mascots. Created incredibly divergent.
No.
Incredibly created incredibly divergent mascots, resulting in dynamic, unpredictable foreplay, but most importantly, a game that's very hard to figure out. Play, but game that's very hard to figure out. This design philosophy would play, but most importantly, a game that's very hard to very hard to a very hard a very hard a very hard a very hard a very hard.
Okay, now I need to make him say penis.
This design philosophy.
Let's see if we can do that. Speech. Speech. Spee. Spee. Oh, I know. The fifth god. $1,800.
Although he was the last to develop PPMD, Dr. P. But most importantly, a very hard PP. Games at the time, but in my but moon, but space emissary. While developing Sakaguchi wanted to offer the player a new experience each session, and in doing so created incredibly divergent mascots, resulting in dynamic, unpredictable gameplay, but most importantly, a very hard PP.
It's so ass.
PP. All PP. This design philosophy would serve as the blueprint for the series going forward. And in doing so created incredibly divergent mascots, virgin mascots, resulting in dynamic, unpredictable gameplay, but most importantly, a very hard PP. This design philosophy would serve as the blueprint for the series going forward. And while Smash 64, this design philosophy would serve as the blueprint for the series going forward. This design philosophy would serve as the blue PP series going forward. For the series.
It's so stupid.
PP. This design philosophy would serve as the blue PP for the series going forward.
Okay, we don't need nah. Fuck this part. Don't need it.
And while Smash 64 brought a lot of ideas to the table, the concept wouldn't realize its full potential until its successor, Melee. And while Smash 64 brought and while Smash 64 and while Smash 64 and while Smash 64 brought a lot of ideas to the table, the concept wouldn't realize its full potential until its successor, Melee. Hard PP. And while Smash 64 brought a lot of ideas to the table, the concept wouldn't realize its full potential until its successor, Melee. Into Smash. In standard games, players dance each other to deplete through people into Smash. In standard games, players dance each other to deplete a health bar. Super Smash Bros. Alters this formula by instead probing players in the bats to increase not health bar. Super Smash Bros. Smash Bros. Smash Super Smash Super Smash Bros. Alters this formula by instead probing players in the bats to increase knockback and setting the win condition to launching your opponent off screen. The one you just lost. The game. The one you just lost. The novelty of barbarically funking beloved childhood mascots drew people into Smash. In standard funking games, players dance each other to deplete a health bar. Super Smash Bros. alters this formula. Super Smash Bros. alters this formula by instead probing players in the bats to increase knockback, and setting the win condition to launching your opponent off screen. This relatively complicated change produced radically different games from other fighting games. Instead of prioritizing complex butt combinations and precise butt spacing, Smash places much more emphasis on butt movement. Smash 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 places Smash places much Smash places Smash 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 Smash
Actually, what I should do. Let's do this. Like this.
Smash Smash
Like this.
at places at place at
There you go.
places much more emphasis on butt move. This relatively complicated change produced radical to deplete a health bar. Mascots drew people. The novelty of barbarically funking beloved childhood mascots drew people into Smash. In standard funking games, players dance each other to deplete a health bar. Super Smash Bros. Super Smash Bros. Smash 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 Smash
Okay. This.
Super Smash Bros. Super Smash Bros. Super Smash Bros. Super Smash Bros. All Smash Bros. Super Smash Bros. Super Smash Bros. Bar. Super Smash Bros. Bros. Super Smash Bros. Alter. Super Smash Bros. Alt. Super Smash Bros. Smash Bros. Alt bar. Super Smash Bros. alters this formula by instead Super Smash Bros. alters this formula by instead probing players in the bats to increase knockback, and setting the win condition to launching your opponent off screen. Bar. Super Smash Bros. alters this formula by instead probing players in the bats to increase knockback, and setting the win condition to launching your opponent off screen. This relatively complicated change produced radically different games from other fighting games. Instead of prioritizing complex butt combinations and precise butt spacing, Ats places much more emphasis on butt movement. Ats places much more emphasis on butt movement, butt forming, and butt positioning. Butt mechanics that were rarely considered in other funking games at the time. Butt anima, butt move, butt position, butt space. While developing Sakachi wanted to offer the player a new experience each session, and in doing so created incredibly divergent mascots, resulting in dynamic, unpredictable foreplay, but most importantly, a very hard PP. And while Smash 64 brought a lot of ideas to the table, the concept wouldn't realize its full potential until its successor, Melee PP. Male people. Male people. Successor. Male people. Male people. Male people. Male people. Male people.
Hmm.
A very hard PP. And while Smash 64 brought a lot of ideas to the table, the concept wouldn't realize its full potential until its successor, Male People. Male People. Male People. Male People.
Male peep. Okay. It's gonna be. It's gonna be a pain in the butt. It's gonna be a big pain in the butt. Okay, here we go. We're gonna have multi-merge. Okay, we got this S, right? All this. Okay, we got that one. Now I'm gonna transform. Here. Okay. Super Asperos. Male. Uh, it's just so stupid. Fuck. Okay. No. This. Polygon. Need the A. we go. And we'll color this. Male. And then we're gonna, oh Jesus. I know you guys can't really see this over on the left because it's kind of grainy, but basically these are like groups of everything. So copy paste here, polygon, transform. That goes back into here. We go over here. And then I can take another E. I could even do this. Transform this to the right. And then put a P here, which I can get from up here. Perfect. All right. So this here, transform, right? And we get polygon. And then this goes over here, and then this polygon goes here. Right. And then we're going to use the same color corrector on this. Then we got to do a couple things here. Should be over here. There we go. All right, now we got to paint. And we got to do a couple things. First, we gotta do. There we are. What we could do is we could go like this. And place that on the background there. Right? And then we can do this. And this. Doesn't this, wait a minute, doesn't this erase? I guess not. Nope. Oh well. Oh, I also need to, I'm trying way too hard for like a 2-second like shit post, but there we are. What I can do is I can smudge this. That's not smudging. Oh. I'll smudge that later. All right. And then we want to go over here and probably get some blue. So let's do that. Get some blue. Here we are. Got some blue. We'll like that and just add some back. Should be alright. So whatever. Alright, and then this would be pink. Oh. Uh like so. It'll be pink. For this will be blue. This will be blue. And then we delete this. This all goes away. See ya. Get this. Much smaller. Is totally not There we go. You know what? No, just smudge this. It's not. I guess it doesn't want to do it. It doesn't want to do it. I mean, that's really bad, but yeah, whatever. Super ass bros mail. It's so. That's so bad.
Successor.
Okay. Gotta render that real quick. Give it a couple seconds.
Male people. Potential until its successor, Melee, to the table. Smash 64 brought a lot of ideas to the table. And while Smash 64
Hmm.
And while Smash 64 brought a lot of ideas to the table, the concept wouldn't realize its full potential until its successor, Melee people.
Okay. Here's the problem, right? If what I can do is overlay. Oh yeah. This would be easier. Okay, give me 1 second. So I'm gonna instead I'm gonna overlay the actual image. So I'm gonna redo what he just did. Smash Bros. Box. There it is. Do they have like the box art high quality or? Do I not have it like at a decent quality? It's very washed out. That's fun. Oh, sorry about that. Firefox. Here we go. Do they have it? Can they have it? They really don't have Smash 64 like good quality box art. How did they get that? Smash 64 box art. All right, guess we're doing this one. So we're gonna go like this. All right. We're literally just copying where he put it, and we're just gonna try to line it up as best as we can. Here we are. And then we're just gonna like this. Cool. Now it should be lined up. Right. Cool. Size. Go. Okay, perfect. And now we're gonna copy this. Oh my god. Okay. Copy this. I am gonna go like this. We're gonna multi-merge. Right? Got this. And we got this. And we got this. And I'm gonna polygon the S. And move it to the right. Then we are going to paint. I am going to use this color here to just get rid of a bunch of stuff. Oh, right. Okay. Paint. Paint should also transform. Paint. There we go. And it's going to be that. So we're going to go like this. Um, yep, none of this ever existed. It's just Mario. Oop. Oh, maybe I should have used this color. Hmm. turn that softness down and just like that, you know? That's for sure. The red, make this smaller, like this. Fill up the gaps. We are. Smudge that. Like that. There we are. Super Aspros. There we go. The Hideo Endo. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to. The Hideo Endo 64. I really don't feel like doing that.
Most importantly, a very hard PP. And while Smash 64 brought a lot of ideas, this relatively complicated change produced radical different games from other fighting games. Instead of prioritizing complex buttons from other different games from other fighting games, instead of prioritizing complex butt combinations and precise butt spacing, it places much more emphasis on butt movement, butt forming, and butt positioning. Butt mechanics that were rarely considered in other fighting games at the time. Butt anima, butt movement, butt position, butt space, while developing Sakaguchi wanted to offer the player a new experience each session, and in doing so created a new experience each session. Experience each session. And in doing so created incredible movement, butt position, butt forming, and change produced radical.
I have to.
Drew people into Smash. In standard fighting games, players the novelty of barbarically funking beloved childhood mascots drew people
I have
into
to go back because
sex, and for all
it's better. It'll sound better that way.
this relatively complicated change produced radical different games from other fighting. beloved childhood mascots drew people into Smash. In standard the emphasis on butt movement, butt forming, and butt positioning, butt mechanics that were rarely considered in other fighting games at the time. Butt anima, butt movement, butt position, butt space, while developing Sakachi wanted to offer the player a new experience, a new experience each session. A new experience each session. And in doing so, created incredibly divergent mascots, resulting in dynamic, unpredictable foreplay, but most importantly, a very hard PP. And while Smash 64 brought a lot of ideas to the table, the concept wouldn't realize its full potential until its successor, Melee PP.
Hmm. Oh. I also want to lower the pitch a little bit, just like a half step down, or like a third.
It seems as if Super
I'm gonna make it like someone peeing. Ugh. This is such a stupid ass like joke. I'm gonna add like a cough in the middle of it. I have a great idea. First of all, I want to change this. Hmm. Okay. This is just gonna be Oh, I'm gonna actually have to get the footage and just add it in here. Hang on a moment. Super Smash Brothers Melee opening. Uh, oh yeah, okay. So it's supposed to be kind of low quality here. Alright, that's fine. I'm gonna recreate that stupid that stupid image. Okay, here we go. Let me go back. 9:30. Okay. Got another hour and a half. I just want to make sure I have oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. So that's what it looks like. So let's actually move it there. Perfect. And then when we go here, all right, so I want to make this slightly darker. Just a little darker. There. And then I'm gonna do a text. And and it's gonna say P. Say P. It's gonna be in the in this font. It's gonna be heavy, big text. Okay, here's the issue. I'll do the color corrector at the end. Text. We have shadow. It is like that. How's that looking? Melee. Oh, stupid. Okay. Merge. This will be a multi merge here. This is strictly going to be the verses is going to be smaller. And there. And then we're going to color correct this so it is slightly darker. I want to know is how he colored. No, that's not what he did. Color corrector. And he just desaturated this a little bit? No. The problem is there you go. It is slightly this text, it is slightly less.
Male people.
Okay. It's such a stupid ass joke. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, well, wait, hang on. I gotta fix one thing. And we're gonna do paint and this. Make it a little blurry. Maybe a Gaussian blur. That's such a stupid joke. What I'm gonna do, like this, freeze frame that. Get rid of this. And then now I want to get the image of a restroom. Nintendo urinal. There's no, there's piranha plant urinal. Oh, that's like. That's so stupid, dude. Oh, that is so stupid. Yo, the piranha plant urine. uh, okay, hang on. I'm trying to find like Hideo Kojima, but he's facing opposite direction. Do they not have it? They really don't. What about Sakurai? I like Sakurai turned around. Are they really not have the back of his head? Are you kidding me? I mean, this is as Kojima in different poses. They really not have him like at all turn the opposite direction. I guess no one would take a photo. Oh, there it is. I got it. I got it. Oh shit. Wait, hang on. Do they have just the image of him? Yeah. Okay, hang on. The Death Stranding image. Just okay, hang on. Perfect. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, not paint, not paint, not paint. Polygon. Go like this. Okay. We got it. We got it. We got it. All right. So now I just need to cut him out. So it's just Kojima P. This is such a stupid ass joke. Why am I doing this, bro? This is so stupid. You're freaking peeing in front of the piranha plant urinal. I can't forget to add the cough. The cough is the most important part. We love anchoring. We love anchors. Yeah. I love I love the thing where he's just the implication. And he's not even holding on. He's doing it. He's doing it. No support. Oh, that's awesome. That's so stupid, dog. Oh, God. It's, it's so stupid. I'm gonna have to cut out, like, other stuff, too. I'm gonna have to freaking get his pants. Bro. Bro has the J's on. The Kojamas. The Kojamas. So good. Yeah, so most of my time editing is doing this. Don't you love doing this? You love, like, anchoring stuff and cutting it out. Oh, it's so fantastic. Say that again. There is new features on DaVinci Resolve that allow you to use AI to cut stuff out. They have, like, AI too. The problem is you have to use the color thing, and it's hard to put it into the editor. Because every single change you make, especially if your graphics card is not made for doing AI stuff, it kind of resets. I don't know why that did that. It kind of resets the like where you put it, the pan, and it's very irritating. Um, yeah, here we go. Could blur him a little bit. That might make this a little easier. He's already pretty blurry, and it's for such a stupid ass joke. Oh, this would be so worth it. Here's the question though, right? Do I keep the music? Uh, yes, I do keep the music. Here it is. I'm gonna make it like a radio. So, like, when he's in the bathroom, when when he's in the bathroom, you just hear it playing. Okay. That's how you do it. Okay, after I cut him out, I gotta turn on my light because it actually has gotten dark in here, and I hate staring at a screen in the dark. I'm a person that looks at the screen in the day and in the light. And I don't want to strain my eyes because I get a lot of migraines. So having the light on definitely helps. So I will do that once I am done. At least getting this polygon out. Bro has the freaking Gucci Gang watch or whatever. It is weenus. Is weenus. Yeah, normally I would put music on here. The problem is the music I put on, copyright. I mean, I even put on like royalty free music. Nope, that didn't matter. It literally did not matter. On YouTube, at least. On Twitch, it was fine. But, okay, so we have this. Okay, and I kind of fucked up here, so I'm going to copy this. This is copied. We're going to make a multi-poly. There we go. We'll get rid of this. Paste. Right. Different destination points, my ass. Okay, copy. Paste. Thank you. Get rid of this. Add polygon. Alright, this is what this is going to be for. I just like freaked out for a second. What was that? I just had a little spasm there. Here we are. Maybe lean it a little bit to the left. If I take a little bit of the hand, that's completely fine. Yeah, that's right. Okay. And we got this. Again, it's fine if you take a little bit of the hand. Long as you've got the meat and potatoes, it will be fine. Plus, people aren't going to be looking at this too long. Again, I'm trying to decide how I want to do this. Right. Another one right here. Kind of, put like that a little bit. There we go. That should be all right. This one needs to be more in. Might just be seeing shit. All right, yeah, that's pretty good. There we go. All right, so there he is. Oh, okay. Hang on. Why can't I see this now? Yeah, I would like to edit it, please. Why aren't you, there we go. That's not right. There we go. He's really small. That's fine. Okay, I'm realizing that he needs to be taller. Actually, we'll make him right here. Here lies the issue of perspective. How do people know that's Kojima? Like this. I mean, it's Kojima, guys. I could go like this. And I could just like lower this, I guess. How the hell would I do? Okay, hang on. I can. I could go like this. Just. Hmm. No. All right, we're okay. We're okay. We're cooking. Let me cook. Let me cook. Ow. I mean that will work. It's a little bit. It's a little bit. As I can make him shorter. Make these bigger. And now make him shorter. But he's just like the implication that he's just okay. Okay, wait, and then we gotta add the stupid ass. Oh, this is such a stupid. Why am I doing this, man? Oh, this is so funny. Oh, this is so funny. Okay. What are we doing? I'm losing it. What are we doing? Filter, distortion, distortion. Okay. Put that on here. He's
It seems as if Super Smash Bros. It seems as if Super
we'll go like this. No way. Okay, here's another joke. Wait.
all the way back, going all the way back.
Yeah, all the way back. Wait. Okay.
It seems as if Super Smash Bros. It seems as if Super Smash Bros. Melee has always been in a race. It seems as if it seems as if Super Smash Bros. Melee
It says if Kojima is me. Okay.
It seems as if It seems as if Super Smash Bros. Melee has always been in a race against time.
Okay, hang on. Alright, hang on. I'm gonna BRB real quick. Real quick. So just give me like 2 seconds, gotta piss as well. I'll put it up actually. Right? No, not that. I'll put this up. Cool. There we go. Alright, I'll be right back.
It's Hungry Box. No, it's Mango. No, it's Hungry Mango. It's April 21st, 2019, and I watch a pound Hungry Box. Barbarically come Hungry Box. Come see please. It's January 1994. Competitors and spectators have competed and spectated in Fort Worth, Maryland for the Pound 2019 Pound Tournament. Spectators have smashed while at funerals. Today we visit the meeting of 4 players competing under the aliases of Mango and Hungry Box and Hungry Mango and Mango Box. They're playing Super Smash Bros. Brawl. They're playing Super Smash Bros. Melee, a video game released in 1002 for the Nintendo Game Box. Despite the age of the game, this event has managed to attract a live audience of a few spectators and upwards of 7 viewers tuning in from around the Soup Store in Gainesville. Today is Championship Day. Nothing ever happened, but the next day is Championship Day. Disgusting. After battling past the rest of the Chunginos, the top 12 players are competing for the title of this year's Pound Near. Since this is a 007 mission, Hungry Box is killed by a raw crab to his head. Ouch. Most people don't care that much, but some people do. All people care about competitive sex, but most don't care about competitive game sex. And for all the people masturbating out there, you're a game loser. So, who is Hungry? Before we can talk about Hungry Mango, we have to talk about parallel universes. And if you thought my other tangents were complicated, just you wait. Okay, so what Hungry Mango's position is on floating point number. Now on the sign, know what you're thinking, and up smash this and up smash. You can't say it's only on half. Well, TJ Henry, you she hear me out. Fuck you. Masai Sakurai conceived. Yes, he has sex. He fucks. Sakurai Masarai. Right. Masarai. Then Masade Sakuchi, who was interested in creating a 4-player fun game with Nintendo's most iconic characters. Despite his vision, Sakuchi prepared to field the game with generic funders, as he never anticipated that Nintendo would approve of their flagship characters in such uncharted territory. However, much to his surprise, Nintendo threw Sakuchi a think party. The game, the one you just lost. The novelty of barbarically funky beloved childhood mascots drew people into Smash. In standard funky games, players dance each other to deplete a health bar. Super Smash Bros. Alters this formula by instead probing players in the bats to increase knockback, and setting the win condition to launching your opponent off screen. This relatively complicated change produced radically different games from other fighting games. Instead of prioritizing complex butt combinations and precise butt spacing, Hats places much more emphasis on butt movement, butt forming, and butt positioning. Butt mechanics that were rarely considered in other fighting games at the time. Butt anima, butt movement, butt position, butt space, while developing Sakaguchi wanted to offer the player a new experience each session, and in doing so created incredibly divergent mascots, resulting in dynamic, unpredictable foreplay, but most importantly, a very hard PP. And while Smash 64 brought a lot of ideas to the table, the concept wouldn't realize its full potential until its successor, Melee PP. It seems as if a new experience each session, and in doing so created resulting in dynamic PP. And while Smash 64 the table, the concept wouldn't really.
Okay, I was muted, but I fixed the S,
Brought a lot of ideas
so that's
to
fixed
the
now.
table.
I also
Melee.
realized I forgot to add the cough. We gotta add the cough in, and then, well, the coffin, cough. Male cough. I believe I have Mario coughing. It shouldn't be Mario. I just gotta get a guy coughing. Man coughing. Why was that low? Did you hear that? I just need like a hillbilly cough. I just. Okay, I'm gonna take this one. You can tell when I'm laughing. I have another idea. What? Format is unavailable. Hang on. Sorry, I'm just trying to YouTube DLP this. What do you mean? Okay, you have audio. 234. It's fine. Okay. What just happened on the right? Okay. Anyway. Man coughing. Okay, so we're gonna. What are you talking about? What? I need another sound then. Actually, I might have to update. Give me a second. Pip install YouTube DLP upgrade. Yep, that was it. I had to upgrade YouTube DLP. Come on. Come on. Nice. Okay. Now we have it. Now I can YouTube DLP F this. Perfect. And now I have 140 at my disposal. Perfect. When it doesn't work, you just do it again. Okay. So we have the man coughing. I'm literally only going to do one cough here.
It seems
And then we're going to. A stupid fart sound effect. Okay, here we go. No. This has to be above. That has to be above.
it seems as if
uh, no, wait. I have an even better idea. Oh, no. This is gold. This is gold. Wait, hang on.
seems as if
Oh, this is. Okay. Wait.
it seems as if it seems as if
Okay.
it seems as if it seems as if
Okay, wait. Now I need the Smash theme. Smash Brothers Melee theme. There you go. This is also gonna be great. I'm gonna have to make another one.
Sakurai was tasked with developing its sequel. It seems as if console, the game.
Okay.
It seems as if It seems as if It seems as if It seems as if It seems as if
Okay. No, not right now. We're moving that over.
It seems as if It seems as if Seems as if
Okay, go back.
as if
Okay. This is great. All right.
It seems as if It seems as if going all the way back. It seems as if It seems as if Seems as if Seems as if
Well,
It seems as if
okay,
going all the way time against time in a race against has always Melee has Smash Brothers Melee.
Oh, this is a little off. Hang on a minute.
Smash Brothers Melee. Super Smash Brothers. Seems as if seems as if Super. It seems as if Super Smash Brothers Melee.
Okay, we need to copy this.
It seems as if
This is such a stupid joke, dude. Okay. Yeah.
It seems as if Super Smash Brothers Melee has always been in a race against. It seems as if Super Smash Brothers Melee has always been in a race against time. It seems as if
Okay. Sakujima.
complicated change mascots drew people into Smash. Masarai Right. Right. Then Masade Sakachi.
Okay. All right.
It seems as if
Okay, no, let me put another one in. No, it has to be at the same time.
it seems as if
Wait, why is it? What?
it seems as if it seems as if it seems as if it seems as if
Oh, I have to go back again. Damn it. All right, let me. Oh God, I have to go in like a couple seconds here. I do want to get.
unit versus, and if you end up smash
Okay, where here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Okay.
right, then Sakachi.
Okay. Oh no 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 no. Copy that.
It seems as if Sakachi. It seems as if Sakachi. It seems Sakachi. It seems as Sakachi.
Sakashima.
Seems Sakachi. Seems Sakachi. Seems Sakachi. Seems Sakachi. Seems Sakachi.
Is now I need is. I need is.
Prioritizing complex butt combinations and precise butt spacing, Hats places much more emphasis on butt movement, butt forming, and butt positioning, butt mechanics that were rarely considered in other.
Okay, yeah, the people pissing, yeah. Hungry box, there it is. All right, I need is. No, is. The fuck are you? There it is.
Two players competing under the aliases of Mango and Hungrybox.
Okay,
They're playing
okay, yeah, we get it. We get it.
Super Smash
Stop.
Brothers.
Okay. I just need is. I don't need visit. I just need is. That is the whole word. What do you mean this event? Oh my. Today is Championship Sunday. Okay, so 20 okay. 29?
And upwards of 70,000 and upwards of
No.
70,000. This event has managed to attract a live audience of a few hundred spectators, one for the Nintendo GameCube. Despite the age of the around the world championships, today is
Okay.
it seems Sakachi. It seems Sakachi. It seems Sakachi is
Peeing.
is a butt space emissary PP. P. P.
Okay. Okay.
It seems Sakachi is P. P. P P P.
No, we were just peeing. And now I need ing.
To offer the player a new experience each session, and in doing so, precise butt spacing places much more emphasis in condition to launching your opponent off screen, your
No.
back, and setting the win super smash throws all to lead a lead bar into mascots drew people in funking
Okay.
peeing is peeing.
Okay, that's where we'll end it. So we did this.
Foreplay.
This is what we got. This is what we got so far.
This relatively complicated change
Oh my god, stop. This is what we got.
produced radical different games from other fighting games. Instead of prioritizing complex butt combinations and precise butt spacing, places much more emphasis on butt movement, butt forming, and butt positioning. Mechanics that were rarely considered in other fighting games at the time. Butt movement, butt position, butt space. While developing Sakaguchi wanted to offer the player a new experience each session, and in doing so created incredibly divergent mascots, resulting in dynamic, unpredictable foreplay, but most importantly, a very hard PP. And while Smash 64 brought a lot of ideas to the table, the concept wouldn't realize its full potential until its successor, Melee PP. It seems Sakaguchi is peeing.
All right. That's what we got. All right, that's what we got for today. Thanks for joining me. I gotta get going. I have D&D stuff. I think. What did I write down? Did I write down I'd be streaming this? I didn't even check. Did I write that down? Oh, I did. Well, let's see if it even runs. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see if it even runs. Probably not gonna look well. Look too good. Let me switch this. I'll switch that in a moment, actually. All right, I'm gonna join the call. What's that? Hey, what's up?
Hey,
Hey.
wow.
Hey, I'm actually streaming, so just letting you know.
You're gonna be streaming?
Yeah, well,
See?
I was streaming making the YouTube poop.
Oh,
Do you guys want to see it so far? I added some stuff.
sure. Sure.
Okay.
Some stuff.
Oh, stuff. Oh, stuff.
Stuff.
Okay. Let me do that. Control F on here. And then I gotta make sure this window is being. There we go. All right. Let me go back from the beginning.
It's Hungry Box. No, it's Mango. No, it's Hungry Mango. It's April 21st, 2019, and I want to pound Hungry Box. Barbarically come Hungry Box. Come.
Hello.
Yo.
Please. It's January 1994. Competitors and spectators have competed and spectated in Fort Worth, Maryland for the Pound 2019 Pound Tournament. Spectators have smashed while at funerals. Today we visit the meeting of four players competing under the aliases of Mango and Hungry Box, and Hungry Mango and Mango Box. They're playing Super Smash Bros. Brawl. They're playing Super Smash Bros. Melee, a video game released in 1002 for the Nintendo Game Box. Despite the age of the game, this event has managed to attract a live audience of a few spectators and upwards of 7 viewers tuning in from around the Soup Store in Gainesville. Today is Championship Day. Nothing ever happened But the next day is Championship Chungus Day. Disgusting. After battling past the rest of the Chungus, the top 12 players are competing for the title of this year's Pound Near. Since this is a 007 mission, Hungrybox is killed by a raw crab to his head. Ouch. Most people don't care that much, but some people do. All people care about competitive sex, but most don't care about competitive game sex. And for all the people masturbating out there, you're a loser. So, who is Hungry? Before we can talk about Hungry Mango, we have to talk about parallel universes. And if you thought my other tangents were complicated, just you wait. Okay, so what Hungry Mango's position is on floating point number. Now on the side, know what you're thinking, and up smash this and up smash. You can't say it's only on half. Well, TJ Hungry, you she hear me out. Fuck you. Masahirai conceived. Yes, he has sex. He fucks. Sakura Masarai. Rai. Masasuku. Rai. Then Masade Sakachima, who was interested in creating a 4-player fun game with Nintendo's most iconic characters. Despite his vision, Sakachima prepared to field the game with generic functions, as he never anticipated that Nintendo would approve of their flagship characters in such uncharted territory. However, much to his surprise, Nintendo threw Sakachima a think party. The game, the one you just lost. The novelty of barbarically funking beloved childhood mascots drew people into Smash. In standard funking games, players dance each other to deplete a health bar. Super Smash Bros. Alters this formula by instead probing players in the bats to increase knockback, and setting the win condition to launching your opponent off screen. This relatively complicated change produced radically different games from other fighting games. Instead of prioritizing complex butt combinations and precise butt spacing, Bats places much more emphasis on butt movement, butt forming, and butt positioning. Butt mechanics that were rarely considered in other funking games at the time. Butt anima, butt movement, butt position, butt space emissary. While developing sex, Sakachi wanted to offer the player a new experience each session. And in doing so created incredibly divergent mascots, resulting in dynamic, unpredictable foreplay, but most importantly, a very hard PP. And while Smash 64 brought a lot of ideas to the table, the concept wouldn't realize its full potential until its successor, Melee PP. It seems that Kojima is peeing.
That's what
Is that right?
that's what I got so far. You know how hard it was to find that image of
Kojima?
of Kojima looking the other way. It was
pretty good.
It was ridiculously hard to find that. All right, so I'm gonna close that. Well, by the way, I am in the middle of streaming, so I was streaming me making that. So I'll try to stream Baldur's Gate, but I probably won't be able to do it if it runs like shit. So,
Fantastic.
yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, give me a moment. I gotta open that shit. I'm gonna put it on that screen. All right.
That screen.
Yeah, that screen. Let's see. Change the category to balding. All right. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's play this shish. I'm aiming for it to be like 20 minutes long, so we'll see how it is. Move the game. Here. And that, and let's get 3. Let's see how well this runs.
See if Michael launched it. This session.
He has not. Oh, Michael!
Bro's muted.
I'm loading in.
Oh, okay. Alright, I'm actually gonna restart the recording.